Everybody, huh? Hello, everybody. This broadcast is on air. Me and my buddy Domino hanging out here today. Domino, what are you doing today? Are you ready for the baking and cooking marathon today? Huh? You ready to say hi to everybody? Huh? You ready to say hi to everybody? There we go. Hey, good morning, everybody, from the Rancho Christmas Eve 2017 here. Let's make sure we're modulating and putting out on the side chat. Welcome to the Rosie Murphy channel. Merry Christmas, Keith Gregory. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, we're here to have a marathon day today. I'm hoping that stream will come in and square away here. Yeah, 7:20. I have something else that's uploading too at the same time. And welcome to all of you at what's going to be a very long hangout or series of hangouts for Christmas Eve today. And let me just square a few things away. It's going to be an unusual live stream for me for a couple of reasons. It's going to be very long live stream. There'll be people coming and going all day. This is an 8-hour limited, but I will probably stop it on a certain time, then restart for part 2. Bikini Up for a special Christmas Eve edition of baking here. We'll probably do the almond cake as the last thing. But we have a few things to be accomplished. I want to show you some technical details here. The first of which is I'm using multiple cams today for the first time ever. I have the straight ahead cam, as you can see here. And I'm also running an overhead cam, as you can see right here. And that's going to help people get a better view as things are being done on the countertop here. A lot of times people have said, Rosie, we can't really see what you're doing from the angle. Now, when it comes to things like bikini baking, nobody really cares about this angle, right? They're all about this angle. So we shall see. Okay, there's a few things. Missy Jen's going to be in doing video today for the O'Kelly channel, in and out a few times. Domino, why are you in here, huh? How did you get in here, huh? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing, huh? Look at that big domino. Big domino. Big domino. I'm going to bark. Woof. Woof. Sometimes domino. There we go. It's the big domino. Our neighbor's big black lab. Huh? Are you now? You won't stop barking, huh? Don't be taking those marshmallows over there. Anyway, we're going to have a fun time today. We're going to be picking up steam as time goes on. I hope, hi Tara, Merry Christmas to you, darling, and I hope everybody's Christmas Eve as well. We have a couple special things going up tonight. I have the very requested re-upload of last year's Christmas Eve video, which featured the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and it was very well liked on here. So I decided to re-upload that again for Christmas of 2017. It's a beautiful rendition. You can see what for the last time. The decorations on the Rancho. You can see the video we put up today on Jen and on Rosie O'Kelly channel. That we had a lot of lights and things that we put up, and it all turned out very nicely there. So we're excited today. We got 4 things that we have to accomplish today, and we have to do them to a pretty high standard here. Number 1 is we have to make cloverleaf rolls. Hello, hey Corky, nice to see you. Merry Christmas to you, Lynn, and I hope you're doing okay. We were, you know, saddened to hear that you were hospitalized, but hopefully you're home now, and you're feeling a bit better, Lynn. So that was a little touch and go. What are you doing? He wants to get out there too. Jen's doing a little stuff in the Shine Shack to get ready tomorrow night for the boss and Janet to overnight. So let's see, what are you doing, Domino? Huh? What are you doing? You want to go out there? Huh? You want to go out there? Huh? You want to go out there? That's a big dog. Whoa. What are you doing? We got no time for rub down now. We got no time for rub down, huh? Yo, lazy hound dog, you. Now I'm gonna march my hands again. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you're doing better. Say hi to Domino, the big black lab next door. This dog can get over a 6-foot fence and balance on top of a 2x4 on top of that fence. Pretty amazing. Very athletic, very strong dog. So first thing we want to do today, I started to tell you, we got the 4 things we want to make. We want to do the cloverleaf rolls that are the 3-section rolls that pull apart. I need to start that dough today. You can't make things with flour the same day and have the depth of flavor that they're going to have when you start the day before to age your dough. So this is the first thing we got to do. The finished product won't be kicked out until tomorrow. I'll probably be live streaming tomorrow. Hey, I'm vlogging here. Huh? Crazy dog. All right, so that's the first thing we got. Number 2, I bought some very expensive picked crab meat. $12 for each little package. I have 3 of them. And then I'm gonna make crab cakes along with, we got a really nice roast. 2 really high quality roasts that we're gonna be having tomorrow too. We're gonna have mashed potatoes. We're gonna have the candied yams with the marshmallows on top. We're gonna have green beans. We're gonna have broccoli. We're going to have cheese appetizers with pepperonis, and I've got, it's going to be a real feast tomorrow. So it'll be a good time here, and you'll be able to see the boss and Janet. So let's see if I can get this. I don't like the look of this cord right here. If Ranger Rick stops by, I'm going to be in trouble. He doesn't like to see a mess in here. So the first thing I want to do, I want to get a nice pot here, and I want to get 2 cups of flour. Actually, I'm going to take 1 cup of flour here, all-purpose flour. And you've got to start your rolls the day before, or your bread products, or they're going to taste raw. There's Missy Jen. Say hi to everybody, hon.
Hi, everybody.
There she is. Okay. She was outside doing her thing. So I've got I'm going to be a little short of bowls. Yeah, hello? I'm I'm baking here. Hey, Nomadic, fantastic. Nice to see you, sweeties. Like, what time are we eating? I think we'll probably eat around 4 o'clock tomorrow or so, and we'll probably have a hangout. You'll be sick of us. We'll be on the air so much on the Murphy channel here. Now I'm going to take a couple cups, 3 cups of warm water here. And you don't want it too warm, you don't want to kill your yeast. Okay, and I'm making a very wet dough here. I'm going to put 2½ cups of water in here. And I'm going to get this is what I call my Debbie Lynn spoon here. Well, actually, this is the Debbie Lynn. She gave this to me in Florida when I met her in Florida. It's got all the little stars on it and everything. My awesome friend, Debbie Lynn. But this is my moonshine spoon. This is really good for mixing up grains and things when I'm cooking up a batch of shine. So I'm going to go ahead and just stir this here. And then once this is pretty much dissolved, I'm going to let's try our camera switch here and see how this is going to work. Let's see this. Okay, once this is dissolved real well, we're going to go ahead and add our second cup, and this is going to make a very wet dough. And to this, I don't want to put a lot of yeast. Hi, Jackie. Nice to see you, honey. I'm going to have to lock down this this autofocus. Bear with me 1 second here. This thing keeps pulsing in and out here. Let me lock this down. Get this thing locked down. Controls, autofocus. We're going to save that right there. We're going to lock that into position right there. Okay, so I'm going to stir this now. And I want to work this flour in really well. Now I'll tell you, this makes a really good dough because fermenting, letting it sit overnight, I think I'll put the yeast in. Letting it sit overnight, you get a lot of the wild yeast that hits it, and it has a lot of depth of flavor. I'm not going to use a lot of yeast here because this is going to sit out on the counter overnight. So I don't want it to lose all of its power after an hour or two. I want this thing to rise slowly all night long and get lots of flavor in here. So you only need a little bit of yeast, and I use the Red Star baking yeast. Okay, so welcome to everybody on the side chat. I've got the lovely Tara, Agent 88, Jackie, Nomadic Fantastic. I've got Keith Gregory, Corky's here, Jackie. Yes, it's Jackie. I'll come cook for you anytime, darling. Okay. All right, so we want that very liquefied there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to throw that in. Salt adds structure to baked products. It's very important. And I'm going to put a teaspoon of sugar in here. Give the yeast something to really go to town on. Here. Okay. All right. Stir that up a little bit, huh? Get that into trouble. All right. So you can see that's very liquefied there. And this is like a no-knead dough. Come on, baby, come visit me in Dallas, Texas. Bring Missy Jen and Georgie too. Jackie Macy from the great state of Texas. I got so many wonderful subscribers and friends in Texas. It's unbelievable. I've never met anybody from Texas that wasn't a really nice and cool person. And what a great state. Yeah, move those hips, girl. You wait till we bikini up. Mike G. Yeah, finally other food besides the toxic dollar store products. Be nice, Mike. It's Christmas time. Hey, by the way, Mike, all of that stuff is made in America, okay? You're dissing America when you're doing that. Vegas Fixin', hi. That's it. Hi, Linda Francine. Nice to see you. Yeah, so I was listening to some of the hangouts last night. Vegas Vixen was there. It's freezing here in Dallas, high in the mid-30s. Look at how liquefied that is now. And we're going to let that bubble for a couple minutes. We're going to let that yeast go to work before we do anything else, okay? We want that yeast to be activated. I was just making body butters myself, huh? Do you need a girl to test out the body butters, huh? No, that's fine, Mike. It's good to see you. I'm really glad you're back. I've missed you on the channel for the last year or so. So good fresh start for you and me. And Mike is a professional gambler out there. Yes, last night was eventful. Thank you very much, Linda. In part 2 hangout, I'll be bikinied up when we don't have much sunlight today. It's already 12:15. I've not seen your big black dog in the background. Who is he, she? That big black dog, Domino. This is Domino, and this is Millie Vanilli. And now I gotta wash my hands every time. Domino and Millie Vanilli are our neighbor's dogs. And we have a door that opens between our two properties, so the dogs kind of patrol back and forth. So I now need to wash my hands again. I'm very fastidious about Mike has a Russian slot cheat. Nah, you always seem pretty smart to me, Mike. You work the odds like nobody's business. Let's see. So Lynn says it's 26 degrees here in Nixie, Missouri. Jasmine, hi, sweetie. Are you ready for a long day in the kitchen? We're going to do our first few, and then we'll be bikining up later for our. I think we'll be doing our Jasmine Quinones almond cake will be the last thing we're going to make. And let's see, Vegas says I was bombing people's chats to help a YouTuber get to 1,000 subs so she can super chat last night. And also thank you to the people that donated. Feel free if you have a spare or two that donated to a little something in the tip jar. That was very sweet. Last night was an epic hangout on the O'Kelly channel. So this is starting to get a little bit foamy here. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little secondary. I'm just shaking the yeast on the top. I'm probably not using more than a half a teaspoon in here because I don't want to over yeast this. I want this to rise slowly here. Domino, what are you doing? Millie, don't you jump. Millie's the wild one. I call her Millie Vanilli on there. Jackie, no problem. Said I listen. Yeah, we were on Jen and Rosie reality TV. It was really nice. I had Jen sitting at my side last night. Jasmine, are you asking me to marry you? Merry Christmas, Rosie? I think I just got a marriage proposal from my New York sweetheart, Jasmine. Okay, so we're letting that, I'm going to just sit that aside a little bit to start working and bubbling a little bit there. See, Vegas Vixen, if you were coming up, it would be dinner for you and Randy too. But I know you got your family and all that similar. So, okay, here we go on that. And I'm just going to let that sit a little bit and let that come to life. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee. I'm in no rush today. I got a long time in the kitchen, so I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm not going to be rushing through anything today. That's for sure. So these, Darth, hi, sweetie. These cloverleaf rolls are very nice because they're very soft, the texture of them. So later on, when the yeast is really activated and everything, I'm going to be adding a little bit of oil to that too, and that oil will ensure that that dough is really super soft. Mike G is making lasagna. Nice, Mike. Mike G is making lasagna, huh? Mike, I thought you'd be at the casino today, huh? Getting that comp Christmas Eve dinner, huh? No. Gotta let that activate. That it's got to come to life a little bit. So see that starting to bubble. So making lasagna, man, I love lasagna. We put up about 3 gallons of sauce this year, so I got to use some of that. Jackie said, I love lasagna for Christmas better than turkey. Screw the casino, I was banned. Really? Are you joking, Mike? Arthur said, I want to really. It's not beer time yet. Hi, baby. We're still on coffee. Diane, Merry Christmas to you, my love, in Sherman Oaks, California. Nice to see you, honey. The best of the best. I've got the Jinx here. Jinx, are you going to ask your Amazon Echo, who is Rosie O'Kelly? Huh? Rosie O'Kelly is a don't goof on YouTube. She is a pretend girl. Blah, 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 blah. They think I'm part of the Russian slot hackers, huh? Yes, Rosie's looking very. Thank you. I'm in all black today. Yep. All black. So let me get my coffee cup. Achoo! Excuse me. All right. I'm going to have to sneeze a few times here. Very spelt today. All right, yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna be going late into the night tonight. This is gonna be it's the hottest cooking show on the planet. You are too sweet, Jinxie. You are too sweet. She made her Amazon Echo tell a lie. She will kill you. That's it. There it is, Corky. Scared the shite out of me. There we go, baby. I'm just going to have a coffee while this is bubbling and coming to life here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this into two hangouts. We'll have the daytime and then we'll have the nighttime. And the nighttime will be going long into the night. Let's see. Diane said, all the cars I bought new have been black. I love black cars. I love black cars. It's my favorite color. I didn't want black for the Little Rascal, our van. The reason being is that it would be too hot in summertime, and we travel with George and stuff, so a white car stays cool inside. Even on the hottest day, we keep the windows down, so if we're in a restaurant or something like that, George is still very cool inside of the truck. Yeah, I think she's starting to bubble away a little bit here. We want to get that really super foamy. Take a while to activate that yeast. Black cars are beautiful. I love black cars. You know, I always kind of like this Buick Roadmaster. It's like, I think, an '88 Buick Roadmaster. It's like a really big boat. That's beautiful. And I know you guys are going to think I'm very ghetto when I talk about the Chrysler 300, right? My friend MX, a tribe calls it a ghetto mobile there. So, but I love big sedans. There just aren't many big sedans. Yeah, me too. Diane says, but black shows the dirt fast. I still always buy. Yeah, white isn't nearly as bad. So our van is nice. All right. Coffee here. So we're just here to hang out today, have fun. I'm in no particular rush to do anything today. It's just really cool to spend time. Let's see, Diane says, my Mustang GT is black and 11. Wow, you probably look pretty hot in that, Diane. You need a co-pilot. You need your girl shotgun. No problem, WRN. We're just here for a nice leisurely hangout, a little bit of baking. Fun today. I'm in no rush to do anything. Friends will stop by. It's like right? It's like open house at Christmas time. People will come and go all through the day. We'll let that continue to bubble. Remember the Jackie says, remember the big Lincoln Town cars, Rosie, from the 70s? Yeah, I remember that. Mafia cars and so hot. Yeah, because they could always put a couple tough guys in the trunk. You know? those huge 1970s trunks. That's funny. Remember, I have a very little bit of yeast in here. I don't want a lot of yeast because I want this to rise slowly. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a second cup of flour on top of that. Okay. Just like so. Then I'm going to stir that, and that's going to thicken up a lot. I'll put it on the overhead cam here so you can see. put this on the overhead cam. I'm running multiple cams today, so that's kind of cool. All right, here we go. I'm going to put this on the over. How nice is that, huh? I got a couple eggs out on the counter that are warming up. I also have some butter, too. It's coming up to room temperature. It's going to be very important to do that. This is like a, this is almost looking like a batter, isn't it? And that's what we want it to look like. Just like that. Nice, loose batter. No problem at all. I don't like to take time to knead bread, so this is my no knead recipe. Now I'm going to get my oil here and put about a quarter of a cup of oil in here. And this is going to ensure that this is very, 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 very soft. Okay, Darthra. Okay. Now we're going to blend this together really, really well here. We're going to get that oil integrated into there. It's going to take some time to do it, but it'll work in. Okay, look at how smooth that's looking. Mama song of the day, fox on the run. Boy, I remember that song. Okay, so that's mixing together really well in there. And now I'm going to top this up with one more cup of flour. And that'll make 3 cups altogether in here. Okay, pour that in. And what we're actually doing here is we're just building a dough, building a dough, building a dough. Oh yeah, I remember the Pontiac Catalina, Deb. That was an awesome car. I was pretty sad when Pontiac and Oldsmobile got discontinued, those 2 divisions. Okay, so that's looking real good right there. Look at how beautiful that that dough is coming together now. That is perfect. That's going to be easy to work with tomorrow. And I'm going to put 1 more teaspoon of salt. I'm going to throw that in. Make sure to work that really well. Get that salt all distributed. Okay. Just like so. And that's perfect. You know what we're going to do now? We're going to cover this dough. Be able to sneak a little taste. That's going to be an excellent dough. The problem is, if you try to cook that, if you try to bake that now, it's going to have a very raw flour taste to it. So it's always best to wait a bit. How are you liking the multiple cams today? Are you enjoying that? I'm actually running 2 cams here today. Kind of cool, huh? Hello, Georgie. Millie Vanilli. There is that little troublemaker, Millie Vanilli. All right, yeah, my sister had a Pontiac Fiero. Yeah, I think that had the mid-engine in that. That was pretty cool. So, all right. So what I can do now, that yeast should be gone to work really well now. And then tomorrow, this will rise all day long. We'll check it a couple times during the day. We're going to let this rise now. We will look at it, and then tomorrow, all we have to do is add enough flour to get it into a firm enough, though. We don't want it too firm because we want it to be light and airy to be able to handle that, and then we'll be making our clover leaf rolls tomorrow. Yeah, I sure remember the Fiero. My sister had one. I remember that mid-engine. You got to keep this covered You just want a little bit of an opening to let the natural yeast into there. Okay, I'm going to go sit this on the table. And Missy Jen's going to be in and out shooting a little video over here too. Checking my messages here. All right, there we go. Nothing too critical, so that's going to sit on the side there. Huh? Well, if you're going to go there, walk over to Oliver's and pick up a small half and half. Okay. All right. Yes, small one, the pint or the half pint.
Okay.
All right. Well, CVS is right next door to Oliver's, so it's 20 feet away or something. Yeah, the smallest little half and half that they have. Let's see. Corky says I raced a Sunbird SK modified back in the day. That's pretty cool. I remember that. Man, I can't remember what the Sunbird looked like. I can't remember what the Sunbird looked like. I think that was a pretty cool. I actually think I liked the Sunbird. Sunbirds were sporty and cool. I just can't remember. Diane knows more about cars than I do. That's Rosie. That's because you're an idiot. You're an idiot. All right. Now for our second challenge today, I bought crab meat yesterday. Picked crab meat. It was $12 for 4 ounces. I mean, it was expensive as hell. I bought 3 of those. I got 12 ounces of crab meat here. I want to make Maryland-style crab cakes. I want to pound them out beforehand and have them ready to go. And I will actually fry them tomorrow. We're baking a roast in the oven, but we're going to be having crab cake too tomorrow night. So I got to ensure that I get that started too on here. And that's Maryland style is you know, having grown up in Maryland, it's a nice way to be. I'm going to have a tiny little bit of rice wine vinegar. This gives some umami to it. It gives a little bit of forward bite to the crab cake. We're going to be using 1 teaspoon of that. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah. You got to have your Old Bay. You got to have your Old Bay. Okay. We need to have our Old Bay. Now, yesterday, I went to the store and I bought some sourdough bread, and I left 2 pieces of sourdough bread out overnight to get hard and be able to break this into breadcrumbs. The better tasting your bread, the better tasting the crab cake is going to be. I need a little bit of an extender on it, not a huge amount, but I want to make sure that these are decent sized crab cakes that people are going to enjoy. So I've got 2 of these, two of them here, okay? Let's see here, what else I got in my bag of goodies here. I think I've got some, I'm going to grab the black pepper here, a little bit of black pepper. And then we already got the salt up there, and I also need to get some Worcestershire sauce and some mustard out of here. You have another one of these? Okay, just making sure. I don't need it. I'm just making sure that we have one in here. Okay, that's all. And then I have. Let's see. Where's that good mustard? Japanese, Chinese mustard. And then we have our Worcestershire sauce, and I have a little bit of the Chinese hot mustard right here. And this stuff is going to be really important for having a really good crab cake. So the first thing I need to do is I need to grab a bowl, and I actually need to bust up these. I need to pulverize this stuff. Make this really super fine. All of these breadcrumbs. And what I think I'll do is I'm going to get a Ziploc bag and I'm going to get my rolling pin and kind of smash these a bit. Doesn't look like we have any big bags left. Huh?
I gotta get
We don't really have any of the big bags, but I'm just gonna put this up. We're gonna get a board here. I'm gonna sit that down and just kind of try to take the end of if I can get that. Probably can't get that off on that end, but I really need to smash these down here. I think I'll take one of my. You might want to mute your chat for a minute because this is going to be a little loud. That's driving me crazy. That's not going to cut it. Let's see. How am I going to crack? Oh, I need the bottom of a glass bottle. That's what I need. I need something that's glass that's going to pulverize that. Let me get a clean glass out here. This should be good. No, I don't have a food processor. Everything here is the old-fashioned way. Nice to see you. This will be fine. This is working good right here. The more manual it is, I think the more that I enjoy doing it. And I don't want it to be totally breadcrumbs. I want it to be some pieces too in here. That's coming along good. Bust that up a little bit. Yeah. Huh? Yes, I do. Yep. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm ready to go. You can turn the video camera on whenever you want. Doing a little extra video for the channel tomorrow. Yeah, you don't even have to ask me next time. You just periodically come in and just video. That's all. So, all right. So we're over here. We've got our dough all made. We're going to start fermenting for our cloverleaf rolls right there. That's going to be awesome. And I'm just starting on the crab cakes now, the Maryland style crab cakes over there. So, all right. Come over and see. I'm just busting up the breadcrumbs right now. Making breadcrumbs, I should say, taking some sourdough and busting that up. That's going to be a little bit of our extender for it. So Missy Jen's going to head out and pick up some prescriptions at the pharmacy and something next door at the grocery store, which should really be a zoo in there today. So I'll see you in a little while, okay? There she goes. All right, so she's going to head on her way. We're gonna. Okay, see you. Drive carefully. All right. Do the last little bit of busting up here. It's going to be good. right. I got my lady friends all riding shotgun on me today. I'm busting that up real good. Looking good. Remember, when we add the liquids and everything to it, it's going to also soften these up a bit too. It will be fine. It will be really good. I think that's small enough now. That's probably busted up enough. I can probably put it in a bag now. A little baggie here. Okay. Pop that right in there. And that's perfect. Now I can finish doing the job and bust this up with the rolling pin a little bit. All right. Need to get all the air out of the bag first, or else it'll cause it to pop. Okay. And that is absolutely perfect right there. That's exactly the consistency that I am looking for. Woo! All right. Let's put this away. Everybody having fun? Fun in the kitchen with Rosie's. I'm going to wash my hands again because I'm going to be handling the crab meat here. You know, you shouldn't touch your hair and all that. So I'm pretty careful about cleanliness in the kitchen. So I never want my friends to worry that I'm not thinking about their health and food safety. Okay, baby, be careful in those stores, Jasmine. It's going to be crazy out there at the food stores, honey. It is going to be a madhouse today. All right. I'm not going to touch my eggs that I have out for the cake, but I'm going to grab one egg also and put it here. Okay. George, what are you yakking about? I'm going to get a little tiny bit of soy sauce too here. So, okay. Now I'm going to go get my crab meat, and let's get this thing going. Woo. I didn't have much of my paycheck left this week after this. Yeah, $11 for that little thing of crab meat there. Put that into the bowl. Open that up. Oh, they make this thing so hard to open. Okay, right into the bowl. I think that's all very good lump crab meat right there. Here comes number two. But, you know, when friends are coming over, nothing's too good for your friends, you know. Okay, so let's get all of that goodness out of there. Okay, there's number two. Yes, Domino, I see you. I see you. So we're filling up the bowl with that. This one was $12 here. So it's very expensive. This stuff is $50 a pound. $50 a pound. You gonna be hanging on me? Are you kidding me? You gonna be the dog that gets crab for Christmas? I don't think so. This thing is really hard to open. Put that in here. Come on. I'm gonna have to get the scissors to open this one up. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and open that one and pour that in. Okay, there we go. Gonna run to the clothes washer a minute. I've got washing the sheets for the boss and Janet this morning for their bed, so I gotta go tend to that real quick. Make sure that's dry and good. Let that just sit there. Okay, so we got about 12 ounces of crab meat in there. I'm going to go ahead and add my breadcrumbs now. And there they've all been smushed up really nicely. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take my spoon and mix them around real well. And any bit of hardness in the bread will be removed when the liquids hit this here. So, Domino, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, Domino? Now we're going to go ahead and add an egg in here. Believe how expensive crab meat is? Like really? I'm going to go ahead and add an egg here. Put that in there. Throw this egg away. All right. Well, go ahead and work that egg around really well. That'll act like a nice binder here. It'll help hold these together really well. I got so much crab meat, I may end up adding a second egg here. But I don't think so. I got some more liquids to go in. So you can see how well that's coming together on there. And I want to ensure when it hits the pan tomorrow that it's going to stay together. And the egg will do that. The egg. Now I want to add a little, about a half a teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. Like I said, that gives it some of the umami, some of that indescribable goodness there. Now I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. Okay, and I think my friends are really going to enjoy these crab cakes tomorrow. They already smell good in here. T-3. Yeah, I know. Deb says, Rosie, you have a shadow. You even have matching outfits. I know. It's the wearing of the black. Domino, are we matching today? I think just to be sure, I'm going to add a second egg to that. Domino, not that far. Not that far. Because it's a lot of crab meat here. Going to add a second egg. This will ensure that it stays together really well. Okay, egg number 2. All right. Cooking with the ladies and the gentlemen today. Okay, so we're mixing that up really well. Yeah, I'm liking the addition of that second egg. I think that's going to be a real winner for helping that stay together really well. And eggs have a pretty neutral flavor to it, so it's not going to be overwhelming. Are you excited? What happens in T-3 days? Do I explode into a fireball or what? Oh, Deb says we got snow last night. Nice. Also, Deb, Merry Christmas to you and yours. We're going to have 1/2 of a teaspoon of Old Bay. Don't be tempted to use too much Old Bay, or you're going to overwhelm the taste of the crab. We don't want to mask the taste of the crab here, okay? I'm going to take that up because I have a lot of crab meat here. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon altogether. So let me open this again. Add a little bit more in here. There we go. Boy, that's looking really good. Look at that, huh? That is really looking good. I can't imagine anything more beautiful than Christmas in Iowa. You know, the heartland, the traditional. I always have a really soft spot in my heart for Iowa. Now I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. This helps give it some depth to a flavor. Okay. There's something real. I think I'll use about 3/4 of a teaspoon there. Mix that around really well. Isn't that looking wonderful? There. Oh, doing the snowbird thing. Good for you, Iman. Awesome for you. I was supposed to be retired in a few days, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to. I have to carry on. Then we're going to use 1 teaspoon, 1 level teaspoon of the hot mustard here. And I think it's very important. A little more than that's fine. I think it's very important to use hot mustard for this because it has a little bit of zing to it. Now we're going to add a little bit of 1/4 teaspoon of pepper here. Just shake that on. Here, work that in real good. And I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of soy into that. And that, my friends, is that. Close this up and put this away. Let's give this a good stir, and we're going to start pushing out some patties here. So, welcome to everybody that's on the side chat there. Nice to see you. Imani says, Deb, it finally snowed. I can take about 2 weeks, but then give me sun and warmth. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so there's our completed looking crab cakes, and they still smell like seafood. Yeah, it's a very good recipe. I made them for when we went crabbing. I picked a few of the crabs. When we went fishing and crabbing, I picked a few of the crabs, and I made crab cakes for Jen and Bobby, and they just absolutely love the crab cake. So I want to make something special for my friends for tomorrow. So okay, that'll help make up for the lousy present I got the boss and Janet for Christmas. All right, I'm going to get a plate ready. I'm going to actually spray with a tiny bit of oil here with some spray because I don't want these to stick at all there tomorrow. So I want to be able to slide those right into a pan and be able to. Nicole G in the house. Nice to see you, Nicole. Now I'm going to wash my hands one more time here very thoroughly, and then I'm going to make some crab cake patties out of these. Okay. I think in the course of today, you'll probably see me wash my hands about 50 times today. So nice to see you, Nicole. I think it's probably not quite Christmas. It's late in. It's about 7 p.m. Christmas in the UK there. Nice to see you, honey. I hope your family's doing well today. So I'm going to take a bit here, and I'm going to form this into a nice patty, just like that. Pop that right down on the plate. I can always add more to each individual patty. That one was probably a little small, but because we're having a roast too, I don't think we're going to need but one of these per person. So I'm putting them on here, and I'm going to increase the size of them as I go. Okay, it's 8:55 p.m. As they say in the UK, Rosie, you failed basic maths. There we go. Okay. Here's some nice looking crab cakes, aren't they? Aren't they beauties on there? One thing I can tell you is these things are going to taste tremendous, and they're going to hold together really well in the pan too. So now I'm going to go back and add some more to some of the earlier ones that I did. So I try to get 5 uniform because we're having 5 people tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Let's get all that goodness out of here. Beef up the size of that one. Really compress them together very well. Okay. Let me work this one a little more. Really. There we go. Okay. And let's add some more to this one. A little bit more. Domino, what are you doing, huh? What are you doing, Domino? Huh? Okay, so I think I've got a little bit of extra here to use. I think I'm going to beef up this one right here a little bit. Yeah, they're crumbed. I did some sourdough breadcrumbs here, Nicole. So I'm not going to put panko breadcrumbs on the outside of them. But I'm going to sneak one little taste. Oh, man, that is off the hook. That is so good. How does that look? Now, when I stick these into the refrigerator, they're going to set overnight. And they're going to hit that. Pan tomorrow, and they're going to be really nice. And my friends are really going to be happy. Okay. So there they are. 5 glorious crab cakes ready to go for tomorrow. So I'm going to take some foil and I'm going to cover them and stick them in the fridge. Let's see. Nicole, are you doing anything special for any special meal tonight? Is your Grams or anybody coming over? Are you going over there? I always think Christmas Eve is a much lovelier day than actually Christmas Day. So into the fridge these go. All right, and we'll keep them nice for tomorrow. Right in there. That's going to be awesome. Woo, that's good. I'm going to clean as I go a little bit. I'm not in any rush today. So. Yeah, they look good. They look good. We have a roast. Okay, going to Grand's Christmas Day for food to see most of theirs. That's cool, Nicole. That's good. Good for you. I think 2017 has been a pretty good year for you. I think it's been a pretty good year for you. Okay, so this is ready to go for later baking today. We got that. Let's put our spices away unless you want to make an old time cake. What time are you going to be on tonight? I'm on all day. I'm probably going to go till midnight tonight, Corky. I'm going to run the first hangout here, stop that, and then later on do the bikini baking Christmas Eve edition here. So I'm not in any rush today. I don't have to be anywhere particular. I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out with friends today and having a good time and enjoying Christmas. I got some awesome people on here. So, okay, bye, Deb. It certainly improved 2000 a year, fresh start, changing up my format too. Good for you, okay? Although I think you have a nice format. You do whatever gets you going there, girl. Whatever gets you going. All right, clean this up. Okay, no problem, Corky. I'm here all day, baby. I'm like the nightclub act. I'm here all day, baby. I'm here all week. Woo! You come back whenever you want. Yeah, I'm just hanging out. Just hanging out. Got 22 people hanging out today. 22 people hanging out. All right. What do you say we take a peek at the? Let's take a peek at the. Love you too, Corky. Take care. Let's see what we got here. We're going to keep an eye on this through the day too to see how this dough rises for the clover leaf rolls. So, okay, yeah. Nicole's like 22 watching, few talking, Christmas lurkers. Well, it's for everybody's win. Shit. All right. There we go for that. So what have we accomplished today? We've got the dough for the clover leaf rolls that is ready to roll out tomorrow. We've got the crab cakes that are made, and I tell you, I just had snuck a little teeny tiny taste of, I'm not much about raw eggs for tasting, but wow, that was really incredible. So. All right. Good deal. So what I want to do now, it's going to be a very busy day here today. What I'm going to do now is take about 10 minutes. I'm going to go make up the the bed for the boss and Janet. Yeah, Nicole says raw egg can be pretty good depending on the food. Yeah, it's nice when you put it on top of a hot pot. That heat is enough to really I know people eat raw eggs and all that kind of stuff. It's just I like to be a little extra cautious because, being in the U.S. and all that, a lot of stuff is really screwed up over here. So I'm going to go in and make their bed. I got the sheets real quick, and I'll be back in a few minutes. So enjoy hanging out a bit. I'm a scullery maid. Yeah, I love the bitty bop. That's great stuff right there. Domino, you're laying right across the floor there. Okay, I am back. Let's see, we got 17 people on. All right, I am back, everybody. Let me just blast my coffee to warm it up a second here. We're gonna make another dish now. I didn't put it on the manifest today, but we are going to make a candy. We're gonna make a yam dish, and we're gonna prep that. We're not gonna put marshmallows on top until tomorrow. We're gonna do. I bought some cut sweet potatoes here. DJ, hi, sweetie. Nice to see you. Happy Christmas Eve to you. We're going to get our mixing bowl. I've got some cut yams and syrup here. We're going to wash them off because otherwise they kind of get to be too sweet here. But one of the traditional dishes that people enjoy is a dish of yams with a marshmallow, a little bit of brown sugar, and a marshmallow topping on that for people that enjoy, like Jen really likes sweet potatoes and yams. So okay, let's go ahead and open up this can. Let me get my pan that I'm going, my baking dish I'm going to use. We're going to be using a nice Pyrex. Not sure what size this is. It's like 8-inch, 4x8 pan, something like that. It calls like WTF as a yam. It's like a more deep colored orangish potato. I'll tell you. Welcome to America, baby. That's not a lady of the South right there. My, I do declare, my. All right, we're going to open up this can here. First, I'm going to try draining some of that juice off of there, that syrup. We don't need that on there. Don't need that at all. Let's get all of that out of there. Baking this tomorrow too. Get a grip, Rosie, get a grip. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm going to finish opening the can now. Oh, okay, it is sweet potato. I know sweet potato. There we go. It's like a more golden kind of color, more orangey in color like that. So we're going to empty that into our bowl. We're not going to make a lot of this because generally people don't eat a ton of this stuff at Christmas. All right, now we're going to get a fork. And we're going to bust this up here. Okay, we want this all reduced down so like it is a mash here. Okay, Rosie, you know I don't eat things from a can. Google. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Nobody will be able to tell the difference. I just don't have time to fiddle with skinning yams and doing that on it. So we'll put this on the overhead here. How cool is that? We're running multiples today. Here, once again, I got to lock down the stupid focus on this thing. It has a mind of its own. Let me fix this thing here. Okay, there we go. Let's get it focused first before we do anything. Isn't that thing dumb? There we go. Okay, let's lock that down. I don't know why it won't hold position there. We're going to go ahead and fork these down good. Some people like them, so I'm not going to make a lot of it. I'm actually probably going to make a smaller dish here. Let me see something here. Sure. Yeah. Make sure that's good. I just want to make sure that they are well mashed here. I'm going to add a slight bit of milk to that too, very slight amount of milk. Just a teaspoon of milk there. Okay. And I want to get a little bit of butter too. A little bit of butter too. Nicole's like, Rosie, I don't eat things from a can. You know that, you silly twit. All right, Mr. X-Man Rules, nice to see you. Hey, look at what else we're going to be adding in. This is real Canadian pure maple sugar right here from Canada. This is the real deal. We're going to use half a teaspoon of this. We're going to add that in. This is our secret weapon for this, and this is going to make this unbelievable. This stuff is super expensive, this maple syrup. This is the real deal. This isn't crap. This is the real deal here. And that's gonna put some life to these sweet potatoes. It's gonna make it really nice. I've never seen anybody else use maple syrup in the recipe, but it really makes a difference. Make sure to get these forked out really, really well here. Okay. Really, really well. We're going to also have regular mashed potatoes for, hey, R.C. Robertson in the house. Nice to see you. Wow, hope you're, been thinking about you. Hope you're doing okay. You and your family, R.C. Excellent to see you, my friend. What a nice person R.C. Robertson is. What a nice person. Okay, so we're just going to whip that really well. Make sure we got all of that down. We're now going to add a teaspoon of salt in here. What Nicole G would call the umami factor. On here, it's a half a teaspoon. We're going to add 1 teaspoon in there. Thank you, RC. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you around too much lately, so I hope you're doing better. I hope your 2017 was better than your 2016. Now we're going to melt. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of butter and we're going to melt that. Welcome back, Jen. Okay. Because Missy Jen's coming back. Got it half and half. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to add. She did pick up some half and half. I think I'm okay. I don't think I have to add any on here. I think I'm good. All right, I'm going to put the other camera on. You can see Jen just came in. Here we go. There we go. All right. Very good, RC. I'm glad to hear that. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of butter here. I'm going to throw that into a bowl and just throw that into the microwave to melt. Thank you, RC. You are a sweetheart. You and your family are just awesome people. Thank you very much. I need to get a little bit of black pepper too. Take a little bit of black pepper. And we use about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper here. That'll add a little bit of zing to it too. Okay. A little bit of zing to that. Shut up, Nicole. So for sake, all right. Take one little taste here of that. Oh, that's excellent. That's going to be good. That is going to be good right there. That's total victory. All right, here we go. Here goes our buttering. We're going to put that right in there. And that's gonna add to the creaminess component of the whole dish. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. All right. That is really good. All we have to do is, are you guys ready for this? This is going to blow you away. This is going to blow you away. But this is what makes this a real Southern dish. And not that Yankee stuff that y'all enjoy there, okay? This is what's going to make it the real deal. Right here. What do you think? Can I get an oh yeah, baby? Oh yeah. What do you see, Mr. Jen? Woo, check it out. It's a bacon, that's right. We're going to cook up a couple pieces of bacon. Yes, Linda Francine's like, I'm back and I'm all blown away. Yes, bacon.
It's a baconator.
It's a baconator. This will be the first time you guys have ever seen crispy bacon added to this yam dish. And I tell you, when people get a load of this thing, it's going to be like, this will be gone in a heartbeat. You never want to make too much of this stuff. You want people like begging you for the recipe. Oh, yeah, guys, any more of that? No, you ate it all, you slob. Mrs. Jen says, bring on the bacon, baby. Bring on the bacon. Woo! Yep, we're going to have two pieces. We're going to have 2 pieces of bacon we're going to cook up here. Yeah, nice to see you, Linda. Merry Christmas to you. One of my dearest and loveliest friends on the. All my great friends are here today.
Who does not like bacon, eh?
All of my great friends are here today, plus Nicole G. Like Rosie, F you, quirky little. Shoot. All right, here we go. All right. We're going to take a couple pieces of bacon very delicately here, and we're going to fry them up here. Now, I know the ladies out there, they're saying, oh, Rosie, you're a genius, girl. You are a genius. Bacon goes with everything. Let's go ahead and get the... What's that?
2 months and then 1 month and one.
I don't know. Pharmacies are so out of control these days. Hello, Josh. Nice to see you, sweetie. Merry Christmas to you. Yes, I've been sending you a lot of hearts lately. Yes, I have been. That's good. Linda said we've got last summer's sweet potatoes cooking right now. That is awesome. That is great. I told you guys we were going to notch it up a bit for Christmas here, so I'm like, Rosie, I want you to come cook for me. I want you to come cook for me, girl. And then you can hang around for the after feast, huh? Nicole's like, shut up, Rosie. Nicole's like, Rosie's 59, going on 18. Like, what the hell? You're a girl. One of these years, you've got to get it together. You've got to get it together. All right. That's funny. What we want, the key to this is we've got to have really crispy bacon here, guys. We've got to have super crispy bacon. That's the key. We can't have mucked up bacon. Yeah. That's why I got center cut. You don't want a lot of fat on this thing. Okay? You know, you're 373 years young. There we go. I just keep rolling on, baby, like the Mississippi River. Woo, the Thames and the Mississippi River. I've been around forever, baby. We are having fun today in the kitchen. I don't want to overheat it. Don't forget, we got a lot more to do today, too. We got hangout number 2 is going to be all about more bacon fun today. Now make sure you don't really have any fat that's not easily bustable in here. All right. You get the camera and hold it, just stand there, and then you don't have to do anything else. Okay. I'll do this myself here. All right, there's all my friends enjoying the hangout. We've got some bacon cooking because we're moving on to the yam dish now. Our candied yams, and we're gonna, the last minute, we're gonna throw some marshmallows on top after it gets heated up tomorrow. But right now, I'm putting my secret weapon, bacon. I'm frying that up today. Let that cool off, and we're gonna add some bacon to this baby, huh? That's pretty exciting. Cooking in the kitchen with Rosie, Christmas Eve edition. Remember, this bacon's going to cook fast because it doesn't have a lot of fat in it. Okay? So we want it crispy. So I'm going to turn that off now, and that is ready to go. To cool off, we'll drain that a bit, and then we'll throw it in the our mixing bowl. Okay? Woo! All right, here we go. See how fast that cooks? All right, here we go. Let that cool off real good. And then we're going to bust that into strips there. Okay. Real good. Can you imagine how that's going to taste now, those yams with bacon? That's about as southern as it gets, baby. And that's the way my grandma made them. From Asheville, North Carolina. That's the way. Everything had bacon in it. Everything. Bacon, bacon, bacon. All right. Let's see, I might need a smaller bowl for this. Let's see here. Smaller bowl. Let's let that cool off real good. Yeah, that's starting to get really crispy, really crispy. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this pan out, and we're going to move ahead here. Anybody see the drone we got yesterday? That was pretty cool, huh? Had their first drone flight, and I hope you looked at the video, the Christmas decorations from the Rancho. Put that up on the Rosie Murphy channel, Rosie O'Kelly channel today. Hope you all enjoy that. I don't like to save, you know, everybody saves bacon grease, but I don't think anybody ever really does anything with it. So, okay. All right. Okay. Hope you had a good time, John. You got a drone. I'm so far. Yeah, we got a drone. Yeah, check it out, Nicole. We just Jen just sent it up for its first flight yesterday. That thing did some really rocking video. 4K 60 frames per second. Tremendous image quality. Thank you, Almond. Much appreciated. All right, our bacon is crispy now. I'm going to bust that up here. I'm going to add that. Almond, what do you think about adding my bacon to the yams here for the yams with the marshmallows tomorrow? What do you think, huh? Like Rosie, you go, girl. Woo!
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, come on over and say hi to everybody. Everybody's doing good. Merry Christmas Eve. What happened?
Huh?
Huh? After last night you were mad I was Christmas caroling out there.
Yeah, Rosie went Christmas caroling at 2 o'clock.
Here we come, a wassailing among the leaves so green.
Yeah.
Do, so
Merry
fair
Christmas, Nicole.
love and joy come to
to
you.
your family.
Yep, to Mom and everybody. Yep, I'm going to get some scissors and cut this really fine.
Let's see, what else do we have? Almond. Merry Christmas to you too, Almond. And I think Josh was in there earlier.
Yeah, Josh is here. Love bacon. I might have gone so I had a little bacon fat in place of the butter. Yeah, that could be a do too. I just want that bacon to surprise people when it hits.
Oh, Linda Francine is there too. Hi, Linda.
Linda, adding bacon to this thing, bacon and yams is just an incredible combination when you put those two together in there. So, Missy Jen's salivating for.
Yeah, I thought my ears are all plugged.
Yeah, it's been too dry around here.
My ears are totally plugged up. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you out there.
No, Merry Christmas, Mr. Byron.
Yeah,
And you too, George, in jail. They're looking for you. They're waiting for you. You can run, but you can't hide. There we
I
go.
hope you all have a good one.
All right, next thing I want to do is just really super fine cut this bacon. I don't want big pieces at all. I want to get this surprise with people in here when they get this. Okay, so I'm really cutting this into super fine little pieces. And you know the old saying that bacon goes with everything? Yeah, Nicole said I add bacon into rice finely chopped to give rice flavor if I don't want too much. It's delicious. It's a strong flavor. And it damn near goes with everybody. So remember, I got maple syrup in here, and I've got bacon, and I've got yams. And this is the stuff I grew up in the South eating this stuff. This is the stuff. This was the real deal. The trick is you want this bacon like really super fine. You only need 2 pieces. Okay? You only need 2 pieces. That's all you need. Okay? All right. That's real good. That's all cut up there. That's super excelente in there. Yeah, we got the whole gang of dogs here today. Jordy, what are you doing? Do you smell bacon? Huh? You smell that bacon? Ooh, baconator. Baconator. DF Nas, why so many thumbs down? Because we have, you know, that's the nature of YouTube, my friend. But I don't really, I don't lose any sleep over it. That's for darn sure. So, okay, that's mixed together really well. Mixed together really well in there. Okay. Mixed together really good, and that is going to be ready to go. All right. Just avoid my spice technique. You'll probably blow up you. We're going to go ahead and get our little dish now, and we're going to get our stuff into here, and this will be ready to go in tomorrow. Hi, David. Nice to see you in Oklahoma. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I forgot my last secret ingredient for this, guys. I forgot my last secret ingredient. Stand by, stand by, stand by, stand by. I forgot. I bought these yesterday. Adding dry chili oil to the rice infuses it with heat. That's right. I forgot I got one more thing I got to add to this. We're not done yet. We got one more ingredient to add. Almonds, lightly salted blue diamond. We don't need any extra salt for them. We're going to add about 1/4 cup of these here. We're going to take these. Oh, they're good. Told you, I'm ramping it up here for tomorrow. We don't need a lot, just about that much in there. Have the rest of these for an appetizer tomorrow. This is going to be blow away. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole gives a thumbs up for nice touch. Nice touch. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. I'm going to bust these up good. Okay, we're going to get them busted up real well. Bacon, almonds, and yams, and maple syrup. What a combo. Can you imagine that? I'm going to go ahead and add them in now. All right. I got something caught in my throat here. All right, let's go ahead and get our fork out of the sink, out of the bowl. And let's go ahead and add those almonds in right there. This is going to be our secret weapon for dining tomorrow. Okay. Our secret weapon. Get them all mixed in really well. Okay. Go ahead and get our spatula here. Go ahead and add this. All right. Go ahead and put this in our dish now, okay? All right. I'm going to add that right into our baking dish here. That's going to be just the right amount. You don't even have to top that with the marshmallows if you don't want to. Okay, now we're going to smooth that out real good. Get that. We have enough room to put some marshmallows on top of that. Okay. All right. That is ready to go. All right. We could pop that right. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That is ready to go in tomorrow. We'll cook that about 350, 400 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then for the last 5 minutes, we'll top her up with some marshmallows on top of that. And that'll be. I got the little jet puff ones here. It'll be like magic on that. Okay, that'll be good. Now, if you really want to be totally over the top, you can take a little bit of brown sugar and you can put it on top. Now, but brown sugar is an extremely strong flavor, and it's very easy to overwhelm. So the best thing to do is, if you want to go that way, take a little allspice and sprinkle it over the top. Otherwise, don't put a lot of clove on. Don't put a lot of cinnamon and stuff on it. You want to make sure that every dish, at least in my opinion, for my cooking and baking, you want to make sure that every dish, everybody can identify exactly every flavor that's in that. And remember, the base flavor here is yams, and we don't want that yam flavor to be lost. We don't want to be eating a piece of candy here, okay? Let's get the foil out here. All right. We're going to cover this up, and this will be all set for tomorrow. Don't put this into the oven with the marshmallows on top in the beginning, okay? You can always come back and take a flamethrower and flame these things later if you need to, okay? It's very important that this be cooked thoroughly and heated up before the last 10 minutes, last 15 minutes, you can go ahead and put your marshmallows on top, and that'll be really nice. You can serve this without marshmallows too. It's just as fine. A little of this goes a long way. There's a lot of people that won't even eat this. They want the real, they don't know what they're missing. So it's more for fat chicks like me to enjoy. So. All right. Put this into the fridge. All right, we have our crab cakes. We have that dish ready to go. So it's time to do a little bit of cleanup on here. 24 people watching. Welcome to all of you. Nice to see you. Merry Christmas. Friends and Scrooges alike out there. Take a couple minutes just to wash. I better put some fuel in my flamethrower so I can be ready. There you go. I used to have a flamer that I could melt things on top. I don't know where it is. We get that baby fired up good on there. Just remember, bacon goes with everything. Shut up, Rudy. That's funny. All right. Just wash and dry one thing at a time here. I like to kind of stay ahead in the kitchen, so we've got a long way to go today with more cakes and everything to make. All right. Yeah, you got to put some fuel in your flamethrower, baby. That's exactly what you got to do. Get some fuel in your flamethrower. All right. And thank you to those of you who did thumbs up. Much appreciated on Christmas Eve. You definitely have the Christmas spirit. Thank you, my friend. I'm sure there's a welding torch somewhere around. Yeah, get a welding torch, get a nice blow torch, something like that. Right? That's exactly right. Get a nice blow torch and just blow torch that baby to oblivion. Okay. A welding torch. I like that. Hello, everybody. We got 28 people on board now. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you from the Rosie Murphy girl. I don't know if you're like me and a lot of ladies out there that do cooking for the holidays, and some of you guys too, because guys enjoy cooking and baking too. I'm one that likes to make sure I get as much stuff done the day before as possible, and I just keep it under refrigeration. And then in about an hour before I'm ready to start cooking, I'll remove it from the refrigerator and I'll let it come up to room temperature. And it makes it really nice. I will not, hi Lisa, nice to see you. I will not remove the crab cakes though until the last minute because I want them to, that cold will help them keep them together in the initial fry. You don't want to bake those crab cakes. Those crab cakes demand to be fried, okay? It's very important that they be fried, those crab cakes. All right, we got our rolling pin. We'll clean that good. Yeah, nice to see you, Lisa Gardner. And if you haven't checked out the Rosie O'Kelly channel yet, we've got the drone video, and we also I just put up the video of decorating the lights on the Rancho and everything for our Christmas decorations for 2017. And then tonight we have our traditional Trans-Siberian Orchestra video, our Christmas Eve video we'll be putting over there too. Okay, lots of good stuff. Hey, Jordan Blue, is that Dollar Tree crap? I wish that was, honey. You know, I paid $12, $12, and $11 for altogether 3 little packets, 4 ounces each, 12 ounces of picked crab meat for what, $35 or something insane. But it's Christmas, right? Thank you, Almond. Very sweet of you. Thank you, honey. Almond said your lights are very festive. Yeah, we like that. I like to go all out when I do stuff, so. What was that about the transgender Siberian? The trans-Siberian orcas. You know them. You know them, Jordan. Yeah, Rosie, don't buy cheap on seafood. That's right. Don't buy cheap. That's me. I paid top price for that stuff, Nicole. Oliver's Market, which is our real high-end market over here. I really paid up for that. Really paid up. Okay. Don't get cheap on me now. Yeah, don't. What is that blue stuff? And I'll take some of that blue stuff. And don't go cheap on me now. It was fun. Jordan sent me a link of that out of the movie. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. I like to put everything right back into place and then be ready to go for the rest of our baking and stuff here. All right. That's ready to go. So we've got, I'm going to go pull the bread out again and double check that. Might have to add a little more yeast to that. Yeah, oh, you felt the pole underneath the soil.
I feel like a cat.
It smelled like my kitchen's invaded. Where's Millie Vanilli? Where? Millie's too wild to be in here.
I don't know. It's not too.
It's too hard, huh?
It's
that's funny.
delicious.
Yeah, you got crabs. What? I mean, I've got you to buy fresh live crab. Yeah, Yeah, but then I got to pick it. I made that last time. I just don't have the time this time. When we went crabbing and fishing, and I came home, we had the crabs, and I took 2 crabs and picked them, and I made you guys crab cakes.
Let me tell you.
Tell each and every one of them.
Let me tell each and every one of you something. Those are the best crab cakes in the world. Woo! Yeah, babies. Learn to love it.
Learn to love it. You'll be eating good in the. You'll be eating good in the hood here for sure.
Right,
So, that's right. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to add a little bit more yeast. We're gonna add back a little more yeast to our bread dough here to make sure we're rolling. It's kind of cooler temperatures here, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top here, and then I'm gonna fold that in, roll that in again. Oh boy. So Jen, you think that that roast looks pretty good, huh? That I got.
Yes.
Last thing when it's all done being baked, we just cut the strings and then slice.
See how nice I marinated?
Yeah. Is it gonna be good? Huh?
It's completely submerged in the marinade.
Yeah, it should be good.
Great.
Should be good. So it's a rolled up roast, so that'll be really good for slicing. That'll hold its shape once it's done being. So I'll tell you what, we spared no expense around here.
This is a dancing dog. This dog loves the walls.
Millie
Vanilli loves to
Vanilli.
dance.
Millie Vanilli. Huh? Domino, what are you doing, huh? Millie Vanilli. All right, there we go. Got a few more things. I'm going to take the spoon again. Let's go ahead and just let's stir that in a little bit. This dough will be perfect. Tomorrow we're going to make the clover leaf rolls. So I like to make a lot of stuff from scratch here for holiday baking and stuff. And people really enjoy that. This is starting to come together really good. This is starting to get elasticity to it now, which is exactly what I want here. And that's going to be excellent. Try a little taste of that. That's good. All right. That's going to have excellent flavor too. Then tomorrow I'm going to roll in a couple tablespoons. Oh man. Tomorrow we're going to roll in a couple tablespoons of butter tomorrow too into that when we add our final amounts of flour into that with a little more salt, and we'll give that 2 more rises tomorrow. And then we'll probably be live streaming here too as we make the rolls. So, that'll be cool. Good morning, Graham in New Zealand, my favorite Kiwi. Nice to see you. We are in the kitchen, going crazy. I believe it's already well into Christmas Day in Australia and New Zealand down there. So, Merry Christmas to you, Graham. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah. No, I don't think Kiwis say oi, oi, oi. No, I don't think that. I think that's an Australian thing. If you've ever seen a rugby match between Australia and New Zealand, there's no love lost between these 2 countries. You see what I'm wearing today, Graham? In honor of the All Blacks, huh? There's something Freudian about that today, Graham. Something definitely Freudian about that. Okay. All right. Yeah, keep feeding them. Keep feeding them. I don't watch rugby for people talking, right? Yeah, I know why you watching, Nicole. Let's see. Let me put the cover on top of that. Get some more foil here and get their same piece of foil. So, yeah. All right, there we go. Let that keep sitting on the side here. Just keep that open a tiny little bit. Let's see, Jordan said, I think I may be scarred for life after the Zia prime rib video in Vegas. I don't know. He had a piece that was really like raw or something. I'm not crazy about I go in for the seafood when I go to a buffet or something like that, but I can't complain. I didn't pay for it. So, but when I go to a buffet, I like to attack the seafood if they have it. So, all right. I'm all about the oysters and stuff, but the problem at the Flamingo buffet was that their oysters were partially frozen, so you couldn't, you could either get a dozen on a plate and let them sit around for a half hour, or just do it. I'd eat them partially frozen. So it's just, it's Vegas is turning into a real rip-off zone. So it was like watching Shrek eat. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I watched a little of that crazy hangout last night about Lacey Rock and Drury, the Godfather, and I just left a comment like, man, you got to work. That's the bottom line. You got to get a job. You have got to get a job. There's no getting around it in life. And the earlier you face that reality, the better. So, let's see. I'm pretty good. I think I'm going to have a little bit of lunch. And then, yeah, I got a little bit of gone. Okay. It's gone in 60 seconds. I'm going to get a little bit. I've got this clam chowder. Yeah, I just say you got to get a job. You can see my comment on there. This stuff is just not going to come to a good end. You got all these people moderating and all this craziness. And, who needs all that mess in life? Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. I've got things pretty much under control. What do you say we take a break? Where's Almond and Jordan Blue's like, oh! We haven't taste tested for our Chef Boyardee beef ravioli and tomato sauce yet. I'm waiting for Rosie, you're doing all this gourmet prep work, and here you are with Chef Boyardee in your kitchen for really. But no artificial flavors, no preservatives, no artificial colors. I mean, does it get any better than that on here? In 1924, Chef Hector Boyardee's restaurant was so popular, he began bottling his signature sauce in jars for his customers to take home. Now, what do you bet that this tastes nothing like the original sauce that goes on? Yeah, I don't say, like I was very disappointed with Gerald, the cursing and stuff that's now occurring on the channel. I don't like that stuff. So let's see. Today, Chef Boyardee maintains its quality by using ingredients such as vine-ripened California tomatoes and wholesale pasta. Merry Christmas to you, Zinger. Zinger's like, you're going to be drummed out of YouTube now. Isn't that funny? You are going to be drummed out of YouTube, Rosie. I don't know what I feel like eating today, to tell you the truth. I want to get a little bit of soda. So I've got some eggs out that are warming up here on the counter.
I can make it to a chicken.
I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet, Jen, what I'm in the mood for. So, haven't quite decided. You back? Oh, I haven't seen her doing upload. Okay.
He's nice.
Okay, but I haven't seen her doing upload in months, right? I don't know. I don't know whatever happened to her.
So, maybe that's maybe like you.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. We have Cupcake Zinger in the house. Now it's officially a hangout. Cupcake, let's see what we got here. We got yams with bacon, maple syrup, and almonds ready to go for tomorrow. We're going to hit that with some little marshmallows tomorrow. We've got made crab cakes for tomorrow. We got the crab cakes all done. We have a roast that's marinating. It's all tied up very nicely. We got a roast that's going to be going in tomorrow too. So we're all set here. We still have to. I got some dough going here for the cloverleaf rolls tomorrow, and we still got a lemon meringue pie and an almond cake to make today. So we got a long way to go here. Long way to go. Jen wonders why the dogs come over from next door and jump 6-foot fences to get in here. Because they're being fed every 5 minutes. I think they're in the yard. I don't know.
No, they're not
Who's that? There's kids squawking in the alley? Okay.
Yeah, they're looking for you. They want to sing it.
Yeah, they want me singing again after last night.
Yeah, they miss you.
You know, honey, it's a good thing you didn't call the cops last night so you checked to see if I was out there, you know?
I take care of that.
After being on with Maxine at the end of that hangout, I was so tooted last night. Let's see. Nicole said 1 hour and 55 minutes till Christmas. Woohoo! And Jordan said put some Swiss slices on those crab cakes. Then you got something good. Yeah, and then my friends never stepped foot in the house again, right? That stuff was awful. That stuff was never had. So I don't understand how a product like that can be sold. Tasted like plastic. I mean, if you buy that stuff, you're not going to buy it again. I'm sorry, you're not going to buy that a second time. Try a few of these almonds. Good, good, good. I just don't know how you manufacture with pride something like that. I don't even know what the hell it is. It's like oil. It's like an oil cake, and there was not the slightest little hint of Swiss cheese, Swiss flavor on that at all. And I love Swiss cheese. It was just like a disaster. Just like crap. Just like a mess. Rosie, have you seen the American food industry? You got chlorinated chickens and this surprise. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I'm saying it's, Jordan Blue says, so you're saying it ain't Sargento. Jordan, I don't understand how something that can be manufactured. I don't even want to see what a McNugget's made from. Good God. I'm going to heat up a little bit of Progresso. I've got this New England clam chowder from when we had the crab feast. I'm going to heat this up. This will be my lunch today. Yeah, I don't understand that. I just don't understand how people eat that nonsense. I mean, that stuff didn't even taste vaguely like cheese at all. It's like plastic. Most things at the Dollar Tree have been actually surprisingly good. I mean, I've been astounded by. Oh, Jordan said it's pronounced chowder. Well, I'm not Francis, right? Francis was good and tooted up last night too. Boy, Maxine and I really went into the night last night. I'll tell you. She had her outdoor cameras going. You could see all the crap blowing in the wind there in Colorado. Good morning. That's it. Good morning. Good morning. We've certainly had our years with Francis, huh? Can you believe Francis was drinking more Steiner beer? Yes. How do you figure that?
Well, you know, I kept telling her to get that.
Oh, I've never even seen it in the store.
They had a big cleanse out there.
I don't know. I've never had a Warsteiner beer. Yeah, that's it. Hashtag Gammy Toes, baby. Woo! Yeah, I'd like to try a Warsteiner sometime. Well, as long as it's not an ale, then I'm all good.
It's really good.
Where the hell is Roscoe? No. Oh. Where in the hell is Roscoe? He sent us an Australian scratch-off card, and we won. Now what do we do? I have to take a Qantas airline flight down to Sydney to cash in my $5 winning ticket here. So that's pretty crazy. Wasn't that sweet of Roscoe though? Roscoe is such a doll. Let's get a little bit of lunch and take a break here today. He is such a sweetheart. All right. Get off my feet. Jen, I can't find my other silver heel. You know, I was going to wear silver with the silver heels, my silver bikini and heels, but I can't find that other damn silver heel. Oh, you could buy some Vegemite. Ah, stuff is Vegemite. That Vegemite just, I'm not into that stuff at all. It's just not my thing, Vegemite. That is not my thing. Starting to see if this is hot enough here. Nope. Oh boy. I'm not into Vegemite. That stuff is like chew. To me, Vegemite just tastes really, really sharp. It's got what we used to call some kind of wang to it. You know, it's like really, really sharp. Not my favorite taste sensation there. Let me stir this a little bit here. It's getting there. What, Jen? No, it can't be. That's the same person. That's like a good bit of wang. I'm telling you, Nicole, you know, stuff has a wang to it. You know, there's a certain wang factor. And Vegemite has that wang to it. It's just got that, it's got that certain sharpness to it. It's wang. Notice I didn't say wong, it's got some wang. Jen, DJ said, tell Missy Jen I said hi and Merry Christmas. Yeah, I don't know what to say, Nicole says your wording kills me. I don't know what the hell, it's just, how would I describe that? I don't even think there's a Korean word for wang. Yeah. Shit. Since Nicole is studying Korean now. Oh, that's piping hot now. A good deal. Wash that wang. Yep. Wash the car. Wash your clothes. Wash. I had to wash the sheets this morning. Yeah. Well, yes. Wash. Let's not go there. Y'all think that's a hoot or something, huh? Oh boy. Huh?
Who's the one that was at the horse?
Yeah, that's the one. RB Fat Cat? That was the one. She lived in that really low class, like trailer park or something in Colorado.
Okay.
Let's see, Jordan says, we don't even say wash in Ozarks. Oh, there it is. Nicole Green has the Korean symbol for wang. There you go.
See, he's got the names on this.
Sometimes when they do a parody, they don't really care about, you know.
You gave the name for the wrong other.
That's what I'm saying. People that do parodies sometimes get the YouTubers mixed up. That's happened to me a bit. They got me under side like Kelly Blue or something like that. I'm like, what the hell?
Because he got the name from the other one that disappeared in California.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna make fun of me, then I'd get the name right anyway.
It's like, that's not even the same lady.
Well, the other one is RV Lady, right? And I haven't seen anything from her in a long time.
She had laryngitis and really bad, and then she disappeared.
Who, RV Lady?
Yeah, 4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
She was in California.
Well, I thought she was down in San Diego at her daughter and son-in-law's down there.
Yeah, right. And everything was really expensive.
Well, yeah, I don't know. No. This is the problem with a lot of people in RV. They're tight to it. You know, they don't have the money to see it through. Hi, Edward. Edward Holiner said, Merry Christmas, Rosie and Little Bear Jack.
Hi, Eddie. Merry Christmas, Eddie.
Oh, let's tilt the camera up. Eddie can't even see it there. I can't even tilt that camera up. That one's all screwed up. It's taped on. There she is. Yep.
To each and every one of you that can see me now and hasn't seen me before, I love y'all.
Don't lie.
I never lied. I might bend the truth and twist it a little sometimes.
There we go. I'm just kidding. Nice to see you today, Edward. I'm just on taking a break. Been going at it about 2.5 hours. We knocked off Started some dough for cloverleaf rolls tomorrow. We made crab cakes ready to go for tomorrow, and we have made my super specials yams. They'll be with marshmallows tomorrow. Yams with almond, bacon, and maple on them. I think I blew everybody away with that one today. So. Oh, that Progresso is not bad. You guys ever try Progresso soups? They're just open the can and go. It's pretty good. I'm used to like Campbell's soup, the tomato, open it up and yeah, Jordan said having some chowder and a cold beer. Huh? Cold beer. Georgie, what are you yakking about? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? Huh? You want to go get Domino? Where's Domino? Huh? You want to go out and get Domino? What are they doing out there, Georgie? Being crazy? Nothing. Oh, that's right. Nicole's like nothing from a can, Rosie. Nicole, this is America. All I eat is canned crap. Except tomorrow's dinner is all fresh made. Yeah, Diane said, Rosie, I just used your link to order from Amazon. Are you still getting funds from it even though Christmas is almost over? Yes, that Amazon link is year-round, Diane. That's just a constant. Thank you, sweetie. That's why we were able to buy the drone, because so many people shopped on Amazon that our little teeny tiny commissions really added up. So it was amazing. Nicole's all about fresh eating. We really appreciate that, Diane. Thank you. I think something like over 125 people shopped on that link. Thank you, Jackie. That was so sweet of you. That was so sweet of you. Thank you. Jackie says, I shopped several times through your Amazon link, Rosie, for Christmas gifts. Thank you. That's so sweet that, you know, it doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps us. That's like the ultimate win-win on here. Yeah, we had like 125 people shop through Amazon this Christmas. It was amazing. So it all added up. We were able to get that top-of-the-line drone, which is amazing. 4K, 60 frames per second video. You can see the quality. Wait till we send that baby wherever we go. Yeah, love you too, Jackie. You're very sweet, honey. Thank you. That really is a huge help to us. Really a big help. Amazing help. Yeah, we have UK and Canada. A lot of people shopped in the UK. A few people in Canada. Tons of people shopped in the UK, which was phenomenal. That was great. That was awesome. Everybody should have that. Oh shit! This is some Casey Neistat. Yeah. I don't know. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling, so it'll be just nice to shoot that drone up once a day. That'll be really cool to have that. You can fly that drone over Sherman Oaks. That's exactly what we're going to do. Woo! Diane C. Sherman Oaks. Here you go, baby. Diane C. The pride of Sherman Oaks. That is our girl down there, Sherman Oaks. You do the hangout for free for everyone, at least. Yeah, thank you very much. And I'm not one to ever, you're never going to hear me come on here and harangue people to donate and all that stuff. If people want to tip on the super chat or something like that, it'll be their voluntary thing. It won't because we're humping people. You guys do plenty for us by watching the videos and coming to all the chats, and it's great. What more could Jen and I ask for? But we already have it. Wonderful friends who are so totally supportive of us.
Friendship comes first.
That friendship first, not usury.
Friendship comes
We never think of people as tools to enrich ourselves. Edward said, Rosie, I'll be spending some money on Amazon next week. I'll use your link for a new amplifier. Thank you, Edward. That's awful sweet of you. That is awful sweet of you. Thank you.
There's nothing more precious than family and friends in life.
Bill Ventura Boulevard mentioned in Tom Petty's song, "A Drone with Coal Over the Hills and Over Ventura Boulevard." You set it up, baby. There's your drone mistress right there, Missy Jen. She's the high-flying, limousine riding. She's the one.
Flying, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, airplane,
Flying.
drone flying.
Queen right there.
Queen, Norwegian queen. Woo, woo.
See how she never even flew a drone before? Did you see how smooth she was? None of this jerky stuff on the controls. It was great.
Maybe I have. Who knows? Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. I love ya. Well, I gotta go outside for a little bit. I got things to do.
Yeah, you better go feed the dogs again for the 50th time today.
No, I got a project
Okay.
to do.
All right. What about that little thing there? The little Pee-wee model you got me. Don't show anybody because it's embarrassing on a video when you tell people how you know how much I'm Butterfinger. So that's my style right there. She was fantastic, a beginner too. Yeah, she did a great job. She did a really good job of flying, I think. I gotta have a magnifying glass to read that thing. That thing's insane on there.
No, I need to put my glasses on.
Yeah, if Jen's not feeding those dogs 50 times a day, it's a bad day here on the Rancho. And you wonder why dogs are willing to jump 6-foot fences to get over here.
You should be able to just so you do need to have.
All right. I don't know. I just didn't. I'm so busy. I don't have time to fiddle with that thing right now. I just do not have time to fiddle with that right now. The Pee-wee edition. Huh?
I'm scared of it.
Don't show anybody.
It's scary.
I know.
I'm scared of it.
They'll be all embarrassed. You'll be talking about that.
Oh, we will be fine.
Yeah, Miss Rosie slurps. Must be soup. Yeah, that's it. Diane said, Rosie, you can take canyon roads over the hills in Sherman Oaks. You don't have to take the 405. Yeah, that's cool. I wouldn't want to miss the 405 to drive myself nuts, though, Diane. I used to come across I-10 and then drop down from Pasadena down to Inglewood down there.
George, you want to come out? George?
Here's little Georgie. make sure this. Let's make sure this is rising here. Trying to do okay. Put that over there. We don't have. It's not real warm today. Merry Christmas, Jack. Nice to see you. Long time. Dying to live my air. I live at a mile from the worst intersection in either California whole. The intersection of 405 and 101. That's it. I got cousins in Canoga Park down there. I know that really well. Coming down in Ventura County, the traffic lights is just murder coming down there. 101. The El Camino Real. I took that all the way into Malibu. Corky said, Rosie, what is your favorite soup? One that I've not had in years that I really enjoyed when I was little was Campbell's bean with bacon. I really like that. That was a good soup on a really cold day. You come inside and fire up that bean with bacon. That was a kick-ass. That was a kick-ass soup. I haven't had that in a long time. I like my beef stew too. Diane said it can be a traffic nightmare. Canoga Park is about a 25-minute drive from me. Yeah. That's one of the famous bedroom communities of Los Angeles there, Canoga Park. Ooh. Yeah. Hot and sour soup is good too. I lived in China for 5 years. I mean, I probably had hot and sour soup 500 times living there over 5 years. That's my favorite cuisine is Cantonese cuisine. Let me do a little cleanup here. At least the days are getting longer again, right? I'm sure Nicole was out dancing naked for the winter solstice. Let's see. I would consider you're kind of the suburbs, that part. Roscoe says, I just started cooking my pork roast. Roscoe, you know, we won the lottery. We won, babe. Now I got to book a ticket on Qantas to come down and get my $5. I got to spend about $1,200 on a return ticket. Yep, we won, babe. We are winners. We won. I'm gonna have to spend $1,200 now to get my $5 out of there. Wouldn't that be a viral YouTube video? Is this the dumbest person on YouTube? It's the most wonderful time. Oh, Roscoe's got that pork roast going, huh, Roscoe? Good deal, my friend. Good deal. To be a good cheese. The most wonderful time. All right. All right. Oh boy, pork roast. That sounds really good for. We're having a roast, a rump roast. It's all been tied up. It's really good quality meat. That should be really awesome. And we're having crab cakes. I'll show you guys the crab cakes. Then hearts are all blowing to be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There's the crab cakes ready to go for tomorrow, to the tune of about $6 a pop. Put those babies on the table. There we go. That's gonna be all set tomorrow. I know this during grommet, because yeah, my breasts are just too big and it just ripped right off, you know. That thing just ripped right off of there. Crab cakes look delicious. Thank you, Jackie. And we also made yams with bacon, maple syrup, Canadian maple syrup, and toasted almonds. That's going to be amazing. It ripped, Jackie. It's this, you know. I'm just 38 triple D, and it just like tore the thing right off of the thing. I don't know. This is what we're going to top it with tomorrow. The little mini marshmallows. They're going to be good. Honey, I'm always busting out of stuff. I'll be bikinied up later for part 2 of our cooking adventure. Once I take a break for a little bit today, and I'll be back with part 2. And that's going to be the one that goes long into the night tonight. Jackie's like, Rosie, just rip that shirt off, girl. Just go ahead. Woo! That's it. Warren, hi, sweetie. Hope you got our card. I think he did. I think Jen Warren did. I don't know. She's outside feeding the dogs for the 53rd time today. Marshmallows for toasting and doing under the snow. Just say, Rosie, just rip that shirt off, girl. All right. We love Warren. Oh, yes, we do. We love Warren. Oh, yes, we do. Hangout. Oh, I think I'm going to run this Hangout till about 3 p.m. And then I think about 5 o'clock we're going to roll on at 5 p.m. and then just go for a long time. I've got to make an almond cake, and I've got to make a lemon meringue pie tonight. So it's going to be a very busy night, but we'll have a lot of fun on the chat tonight. We will have a blast. In the meantime, if you haven't checked out the drone video on Rosie O'Kelly and also the decorations, we just put live this morning the video showing all the decorations on the Rancho for 2017. Tonight, I will be putting live the traditional Christmas thing from the Rancho that has the Trans-Siberian Orchestra and all that people really loved last year. So, now, Georgie, what do you want? What are you whining about? Huh? Huh? Are you whining? Are you whining? Are you whining? Roscoe said it's a nice 68 degrees here today, better than yesterday's 100. Good for you. Yeah, Warren, you're on our Christmas card list. I'll check back later tonight. You're welcome, Jackie. Look forward to seeing you tonight, girlfriend. That'll be great. Like to have everything all cleaned up so we're good to go. Rosie, are you going to hang a hoop outside? I'd love to see you shoot some hoops. I was a great basketball player. I was a great point guard. But I rounded my ankle one time, and I could never cut anymore in basketball. And to be a point guard, that's the person that brings the ball down the court. That kind of sets up. It's like the quarterback. They kind of set up. They're not the leading scorer, but they have the ability to shoot from outside. They can drive inside once in a while and shoot. But they're really a playmaker. They're the one that sets up the play. So it's very important that they be a really good ball handler and be able to not have the ball stolen. They got to be a great passer too to get the ball to like the forwards and stuff like that to put up. So I loved playing basketball. I played on the City of Santa Rosa women's team years ago. How about that? Man, I had that sweet outside. You can still shoot, you know. Yes, I can. I played very good defense on the point defense too, with people bringing the ball up. Sometimes being short is good because these tall people are dribbling high, and it's pretty easy to steal that. Shoot some hoops, baby. Maybe we'll go out and do a hoop video, huh? The old broad shooting some hoops. All net, baby, all net. Hashtag all net. That's it. Hashtag all net. I was very athletic in my day. Very athletic. That's probably why I'm still in reasonable good shape today. I don't eat a whole heck of a lot. No sweet. Oh, you can still. Okay, you want a bikini vid, huh? That'd be good. Maybe I'll do that down in Venice Beach down there in Southern California, huh? Join the gang for some beach volleyball, huh? Can you imagine my body's moving in 5 different directions, right? Oh, you guys are too much. You guys are too much. Nicole's like, must miss video coming. Nicole's like, I'm going to add that to my list of videos never to enter my eyes on. Oh, you guys are too funny. Yeah, I love my Jinxie. Stopped in earlier today. Yeah, the Venice Beach Boardwalk, you got to eat the famous Sidewalk Cafe there. Yeah, that's cool. Warren says that's a nice outfit. All you need are some Catwoman ears and the eye mask. I was going to wear my Santa ears again, but I thought Nicole was going to explode with rage if she saw those little Santa things again. She was going to go nuts if she saw that. Yeah, can you imagine the side chat? It would blow up. Yeah. Well, we're going to be doing, when I'm on the road in March, I'm going to have I've sort of set myself a goal of March to have the Pixel 2. And there'll be a lot more direct uploads. There'll be a lot more mobile hangouts and stuff like that. I think just hitting the beach and the waves with you guys on a mobile hangout would be pretty cool, huh? Woo. There's Nicole again. That's more must-miss video. Those Santa, you make out like I'm a Christmas destroyer. No, I'm but people are like, oy vey, those Santa ears. No, you're not a Christmas destroyer. You've actually mellowed on the Christmas season quite a bit over the last year or so. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Christmas destroyer. Georgie, what are you doing? Come here. George. Come here. Come on. Come here. George, come here. You gonna say hi to everybody? Come on. Come here. George, come here. Ah, he's dog. Come here. Come on. You coming up to say hi? Come on. Georgie. Come on up and say hi to everybody. Come on. Come on. Come on. Like half wants to jump in here. Come on, Georgie. Come on up. Georgie. Hi, Antonio. Hola. Feliz Navidad, mi amigo. Feliz Navidad. I know he wants Jen for backup. And that's he saw Jen coming. You can see her right there. There she is, peering in the window there. Yeah, George is going to poop on my pillow. I hope not. Remember, he whizzed on the corner of the bed up there before. So if he thinks that the boss is going to be coming to town tomorrow, he will absolutely whiz on that bed because he can't stand the boss. I said George doesn't like the boss because George is an alpha male, and two alpha males don't get along. Right? Remember, he whizzed the bed.
Yeah, the corner, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the corner of the bed.
Yeah, and then he whizzed on the boss's tent down in down at the house, right?
He's like a telephone man.
Yes, George is like, I toof on you, boss. I'm just gonna lift my leg and just whiz. There's Ranger Rick. Hey Jen, did you show Ranger Rick our fire extinguisher?
Yeah, let me get that for you.
Yeah, Ranger Rick has got to check. Ranger Rick was crazy about this outlet that's all overloaded over here with stuff.
Here it is.
Here it is. Is that expired? Is that still weird? That for making moonshine, I think that's still good. Or did I have that in the RV? I'm not sure.
We bought several. There's another one in the other one.
Okay.
Other
I guess we
one.
bought a few of them. I didn't even remember.
And then there should be one in the garage too.
Okay. I don't know. Do these things? I guess as long as
They
it
need
says.
to be inspected every 3 years, I think.
Okay. Well, it's.
So we might have to take them in for inspection soon.
Yeah, I don't. Usually these things have to have a date code, don't they, or something?
Let's see, the gauge here is still.
Yeah, the gauge is still good. It's still really good. It's still in the green.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go, Ranger Rick. Safety first.
We got 3 of these babies. One in the house, one in the garage, one in the other.
Okay, Ranger Rick, we'll check it out. But next thing we're going to do for 2018, we're going to have a first aid kit for sure.
We'll have actually a first aid kit in the garage, a first aid kit in the outbuilding, and a large first aid kit in the house.
Yeah, we need a travel one too, Z Medical Travel first aid kit.
And we will have actually first aid kits in every vehicle as well. I don't know why they're not law in the States here, but in Germany it was actually a law to have a big first aid kit in every vehicle.
Okay.
You couldn't pass inspection without the first aid kit.
Yeah, let's see. Warren said, Jen's so hot, you got to have protection. Yeah.
Hello, Warren. How are you?
Ranger Rick says we should have a safety summit hangout. That's not a bad idea.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Especially if you're a prepper. A lot of people don't even think about first aid and stuff.
Right, in case if you have it just goes to show you if you get a serious cut in your finger and you cut a vein, an artery, and it bleeds and bleeds and bleeds, and you have to go to the hospital and get it stitched up. I had that happen when I was living in the Midwest, and we had nothing in the house to properly take care of that. So I had it wrapped up in paper towels and went to the hospital. It was a disaster. I had blood. It was all over the house. It was a mess. So it is important, imperative to be prepared for.
Yeah, I got to tell Ranger Rick, don't come to one of my audio repair hangouts. I often almost electrocute myself on the bench there. Ranger Rick says, Rosie, you're a disaster waiting to happen out there. So that's cool. Ranger Rick says, you guys sound like you're on top of it for your health. Them bikinis won't double for a first aid kit. That's it. That's exactly right, Ranger Rick. You're smart. You're very on top of it. That's correct. The good news is that the bikinis may bring the boys rushing to aid. quickly.
No, our luck is we have a fire department. It's just a few minutes, like 3 minutes from here.
Okay, good night, Nicole. Love you. Merry Christmas to you and your mom and everybody
Good
there.
night, Nicole.
Have fun with your grand tomorrow.
Yeah,
And,
say hello to your grandpa, grandma, and everybody.
yeah, everybody have a good time. Keep a smile on your face. And yeah, best to you. And great. We'll see you when we see you. I'll probably still be going strong when you wake up.
Yeah, Rosie will do a movie marathon for y'all.
Yep.
Christmas.
I'm gonna do the what's the movie? It's a Wonderful Life. I'm gonna play every part in the movie and all the dialogue. Merry Christmas, Mr. Potter. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, George. In jail, you can run, but you can't hide. I'm going to do who else, Jen? My other imitation. Walter Brennan, yeah.
He can do Jimmy Stewart. He can do Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, now, just hold on a minute, everybody. You're telling me we have this situation going on here, and we can't, as adults, straighten this out. Are you kidding me? No, just wait a minute. No, just wait a minute. My Walter Brennan. I'm telling you, if your son, you should be hanging at the end of a rope out there. You better watch yourself out on the range, son. Oh man, Ranger Rick is to be safe and safe with others. That's it. Yeah. Ranger Rick. You know what, Jen? Ranger Rick has been an excellent addition to the Hangout core here. He stimulated us to action, which is a really good thing. Ranger Rick. Jen's singing back there. Yeah, how about Ranger Rick has been a good addition to the YouTube family. Huh?
Yes.
He got us to kind of think about stuff around here. That's pretty cool.
As a matter of fact, we do need larger ABC fire extinguishers for the old building.
Yeah, Ranger Rick would go nuts to see the workshop out there and all that stuff.
And I have been certified. I did 5 years consecutive. Every year I did fire training with fire extinguisher.
Warren said, "Woo, Jen stimulates me. Woo, there we go." Josh said, "How is Missy?" Lisa said, "No, I got in all kinds of trouble. I was so loaded last night, Lisa, that I was out. After I was done with Maxine on the Hangout, I was so loaded that I don't even remember going out there singing, but I do remember Jen grabbing me by the nape of my neck and pulling me back into the house there." Okay, Ranger Rick says, "I'm just putting on my hazmat suit. I'll be investigating the Shine Shack shortly." There we go. That's funny. You'll be happy to know, Ranger Rick, everything's on a GFI circuits out there, so that's pretty good. I did all the renovations on that way back when. I think in 2013, 14. I know, Warren. I know. See, I haven't blocked you, Warren. Warren's like, "Yeah, I haven't blocked you either, Rosie. Think about that." Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Yeah, everything's on GFIs. Everything is all hooked up on GFIs. That's a good deal right there. I guess, what are we going to do, Jen? I guess Tuesday afternoon, maybe we'll try to take another drone flight, do a nice long one. Maybe go downtown and try get to the green cross and take off there.
Not sure if we're permitted to do a drone flight out there. We have to get information first.
I think as long as you're not 5 miles from the airport, it's okay.
It might be considered a public park.
Well, what's wrong with a public park?
In some parks, it's not.
Well, if it's not posted, I think it's okay. You know, Lisa Gardner said, "What's the weather like there? We have a cold front coming through here in Georgia." You know, we'd had really dry, and now it's just kind of dreary. No chance of rain, but just high clouds and stuff. It's just, it never really warms up. So it's kind of sucky, but it's Christmassy.
53 at the moment.
Sugar lollies! There we go. There's my girl, Sugar Lollies. Woo! Christmas greetings to all. Bottom of YouTube family. Hope Santa is good to all. Nice to see you, honey. I knew you would make the scene. There we go. Thank you. Ranger Rick said, doesn't matter if you have 13 power strips plugged into one outlet next to the oven top and Christmas light strings around combustible material. But Ranger Rick will give you guys a fist bump for effort. That's really good, Ranger Rick. Everything in here, I renovated the kitchen. You can see the video, the whole house, the whole casa. I put everything on GFIs everywhere. So, Corky said, my youngest sister lives in Athens. I guess that's Athens, Georgia. Can you believe Sugar Lollies popped by? Now it's officially a hangout, baby. Woo! Sugar Lollies. I'm gonna rest my dogs for a minute. Oh, that feels good. I'm going to be on my feet for a lot of hours tonight. I live in NASCAR. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, Macon, Georgia. I thought it said NASCAR. Yeah, Macon, Georgia. That's cool, Lisa. That's cool. Warren and I are from the same background. Asheville, North Carolina, around that area. Asheville and Gaddon, Kentucky, Harlan County, Kentucky, and Asheville, North Carolina. That's where all my roots come out of. That's a cool area. Hopefully, we're going to be seeing Warren in late February. We'll be able to pop around and see Warren. Yeah, we came from the hood. Yes, we did, Warren. I'm still in the hood, but you got out of it. And yes, we are, Sugar Lollies. We're having guests for Christmas. This morning I've prepared crab cakes. I have prepared sugar yams with bacon, almond, and maple. For tomorrow, all we're going to do is blow some marshmallows on top of that, and like I said, crab cakes. I've done it. Then tonight I got to bake a pie and a cake. We're going to do two things on teeny weeny bikini baking tonight, the holiday edition. For those that are around on Christmas Eve, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to make a lemon meringue pie and we're going to make an almond cake, and that'll kind of finish our preps. Jen has we have a rump roast that's tied up. It's marinating, so we're going to be all set. We're going to have green beans tomorrow. We're going to have broccoli, green beans, mashed potatoes, the crab cake, the roast. It's going to be a real feast tomorrow. Okay, Warren said, I'm still in the hood, gunfire, sirens, couldn't sleep with that. That's me, Warren. We're like, we're kindred spirits, my friend. We're ghetto, born and raised and proud. Although, honestly, I trade the Asheville ghetto for the Baltimore ghetto. any day of the week. Oh man, that's funny. To be of good cheer. Rosie's left testicle. You really need to publish a bottom of YouTube. Can you imagine that? The bottom of YouTube cookbook. Wouldn't that be something? 3 fire trucks just passed. Sirens blaring. I guess somebody's Christmas tree went up in flames or somebody's meth lab, Lauren. Okay, Corky said it sounds like my second home in Bayonne, New Jersey. Yeah, yeah. The food fest is up and running. Your kitchen will pour forth delicious smells. It sure will, Sugar Lollies. This is why I like to start the day before, because I got a lot of stuff under refrigeration, and then tomorrow I can actually spend some time with friends, and we can just put the roast in the oven, and that's going to be really delicious. And then the crab cakes. My friends are really going to love having a crab cake for Christmas too. It's a real treat. It's a real treat. So if you look at the beginning of the video, you'll see all those things that were prepped at the beginning. So yeah, Warren, around here it's all about the grass growing. That's the thing everybody wants to do around here. Not many people into meth. Maxine, how you doing, sweetie? Maxine was my drinking pal last night. What a beautiful person she is. I got it. This is my sister. You guys know, last night, late night on the Hangout, I declared Maxine CD the YouTube celebrity of 2017 here on the bottom of YouTube. She rocked it. She was Employee of the Year. She went to her Christmas dinner in a beautiful dress and got the award. And she's just awesome sauce. And then she broke the news to her father-in-law that she enjoys dressing. So Porky says, when I lived in San Diego, it was crank. Yeah, you don't even hear much about crank anymore. I haven't heard much about crank. Maxine just woke up from a nap. I've been going at it about 3 hours. I'm going to be firing up a night hangout tonight. Yeah, Maxine ripped it apart this year. Yes, she did. She's absolutely positively the superstar of the bottom of YouTube for 2017 by far. By far. She was the #1. I'm waiting to see if she's going to get that white dress for Christmas too. I'm really anxious to see that too. That would just look stunning on her, that white layer dress that she had. That would really look awesome. Sugar Lolly said, justly deserved, great attitude, doesn't get phased. Maxine, congratulations. Yeah, she's something, Sugar Lolly's really chill. We had so much fun last night. We were watching her blow up ornaments on the lawn, bouncing back and forth. There was one that looked like a weird Teletubby. It had this thing on it. Maxine said, that's a reindeer. I'm like, that's the most weirdest reindeer. It must be a manufacturer's defect, right? We had so much fun last night on that hangout. She just made it. She just made it. A cool wife too, really cool, lovely daughter, just awesome folk. I'm gonna have to go back. I didn't have a chance. We're gonna have to watch your hangout on see how cold it was this morning when you went out. Probably like 10 or 11 degrees. It's still windy as hell out there. But you know, you guys are always gens in my family. That's the thing. That's our thing. Just living through the neighbors' shenanigans deserves a trophy. Yes, exactly. Yeah. What? Yeah, I bet those feet are sinfully dirty.
Yeah, more shoes. I'm wearing shoes on.
Show me the bottom of your feet. Oh, they're dirty.
I'm sure my shoes outside. I'm not going It's too cold.
Okay, I'll be back after Mama. Yeah, we're gonna close it down for a couple hours here, and about 5 o'clock, we're gonna fire up again. We've got the real long night edition tonight, the Christmas Eve special. People are still letting off fireworks here, usually at 3 a.m. Usually at 3 a.m. Graham's down in New Zealand, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's getting close to us.
Oh, it's already well into Christmas Day over there.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Oh, I miss those days, man. Truckloads of fireworks.
I didn't think in Germany you could have that stuff.
In Germany, we used to have like things that were almost like hand grenades.
Okay, because usually Germans are very
They were like,
paternal society. It's very regulated
they
and
set
controlled.
us up, they almost blasted out the windows.
Yeah, see you later, Corky. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. Got a lot of fun tonight. So
Hey, Corky.
This is,
See you later.
this will be
Hey,
the-
Roscoe.
yeah, we got sugar lollies on here too. Can you believe sugar lollies came by today?
Hey, sugar lollies. I'm sorry I didn't see ya. Hey.
I mean, how cool is that? Sugar lollies pop by. So, always upbeat, always positive, always fun. Sugar lollies. So that's the deal for tonight. We've got a really long hangout tonight. All of our food preps have now been done. As far as our main courses tomorrow, Jen you have the rump roast being marinated. Yeah, I'll show people that she's gonna show everybody that.
Since it is such a big thing, I had to like put it in this tub here and then be careful.
Okay.
You're
All right.
gonna like well if you pull it out.
It's all tied up. It's all beautifully marinating in there. Good meat, huh, Jen?
It's great.
Great meat.
It's top quality.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you can't cook that too long, about
in order
15,
to
20
have it
minutes
all
a pound.
submerged, I have to like tuck this paper here.
And Jen has a very special marinade that is just a constant winner for years.
It's a secret ingredients, yeah.
So we're having that roast. We're having the crab cakes are done.
So nicely submerged.
Graham, I'm going to be taking it easy tonight. I'm going to be drinking like crazy and making a lemon meringue pie and baking a almond cake. It's going to be a long, long, long hangout.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hiding in the back drinking like crazy, and it's gonna be a long, long. Just kidding.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Sue. It would be nice to party with you guys. Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, well, you can party with us
Merry
tonight.
Christmas, Pennies.
You can party with us tonight. We're going to be going at it tooth and tongue tonight over here. We're going to have a great time tonight. I'm just going to take a little break. I got some more cleaning to do for tomorrow when the boss and Janet come. Because come tomorrow when they get here, I'll probably be live streaming again right from there. We'll probably live stream the whole afternoon, so you get to see the cooking, get to see the final product and everything. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, Graham, take a nap, take a power nap. Going to be a long night. Graham's got him lighting off fireworks and crap. That's funny. Time to feed the dogs again for the 55th time today. God. All right, guys, it's after 3. I'm just going to shut it down. I'll see you in a couple hours. I'm going to put this on the schedule for around 5 p.m. And we'll get going. It might be 6 p.m., might be 5. I got a few errands to run. I love you guys. Thanks for being here and spending 3 hours, 3.5, almost. I don't even know how long we've been gone here, but thank you very much, guys. And I will see you tonight. Bye, Jackie. See you later tonight. All of my friends, if you don't have anywhere to be, this is the place to be tonight to hang out. Positive spirit, good times, and, camaraderie, companionship, a lot of laughs. and not the worst thing to look at in the world either. So lemon meringue pie and a almond cake. Love you guys. Mwah.